Today on Karamo.
That doctor came in that room and he was like, "You're 6 months pregnant."
It's a truly unbelievable situation.
So last time I seen you, you weighed 120 pounds, stomach flat.
She's positive he's the father.
That same day that I told him I was pregnant, she found out that she was pregnant.
We were never in a relationship.
If you're not in a relationship, why not just let her know, like, I'm messing around, I'm dating with other people?
You tried.
Is he the father of her child?
So did you think it was even possible for you to be this child's father?
Absolutely not.
Talking about I got Brandy pregnant on purpose and all of that. He switches it up.
Well, it's time to get the DNA outcome. Are you ready for this?
Don't go anywhere because the outcome of the DNA test everyone has been waiting for
Y'all ready?
is about to be unlocked.
When my next guest, Brandy, discovered her boyfriend was cheating on her, she broke up with him immediately. But 6 months later, she found out she was pregnant with his baby. Dreyoni is convinced this is not his child and wants a paternity test to prove it. Everyone, please welcome Brandy to the show. How you doing?
How you
Good to meet you. First of all, you pregnant. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh. How you feeling today? Good? Yeah. Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
So, I can see you're pregnant. So,
Yes.
but this is not Dreyoni's child, correct?
No, this is not Dreyoni's child.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
clear the air on that.
Yes, so y'all broke up.
Yes.
So we're here today about paternity of a child when y'all were together.
Yes.
Correct? Okay, then perfect. So how did you and Dreyoni get together?
Well, I was his manager at Taco Bell.
Okay.
And we was messing with each other. I live right next to Taco Bell, and he was at my house every single day. And
Oh, that had to be convenient as hell. Okay.
Yes. And so it was this one day where this girl called up to our job, and she was like, "Are you the B-word who been messing with Dreyoni?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you're like, yes, I am.
Because I am.
Yeah.
And she was like, "B, I'm about to come up there and beat your ass." And so I told her, "Okay."
Okay.
And she came up there probably like 20 minutes later with some gladiator girl. You know, way bigger than me. That's what I'm saying. She was really tall.
Yeah.
And so they was like, "Come outside." And I was like, "All right." And so I came outside. And before I could even really get halfway out the door, Dreyoni was like, he ran out there with a kitchen knife. And he like, "Y'all not about to touch her."
Oh.
Yes.
It's toxic, but it's also all. Like,
Yeah.
no, but he was defending you. He was trying to like make sure.
Yeah, he was
okay.
defending me, you know, so I ended up going back in or whatever. You know, maybe some weeks had passed or whatever. Let's fast forward to my birthday. So the night before my birthday, you know, we was together laying in the bed. We went to sleep together that night. I wake up the next morning to a girl calling me saying, "You need to tell him to stay from over here." And so I'm not about to argue with no female, so I just hang up the phone on her,
Yeah.
and I think I smacked him and woke him up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you left my house last night to go over to some girl house
On your birthday.
the night before my birthday. And he ended up telling me the truth, saying that he did. And so I put him out, and we didn't talk after that.
And
it
that
was
was the
done.
end of it.
It
Got
was
it.
it.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
that's
Yeah,
not-
girl, I'm ready for the story.
So months had passed.
Okay.
I have not talked to this man.
So you didn't talk to him after that night?
No.
Okay, good.
We
Okay.
didn't talk to each other. And so months had passed, and I was getting a little big, because after I had my first son, I was like real small. And so I had started getting a little big, and I wasn't really thinking anything of it because I always had weight on me before, you know, I had my son.
Yeah.
And so my mom told me, she was like, "I think you need to go to the hospital." She like, "You're getting like too big." Like, people were seeing me and saying, "Are you pregnant?" But I'm like, "No, I can't be pregnant because I haven't had sex in months."
Yes.
So I ended up going to the hospital, and I will never forget the day because it was just, the doctor was fine, first of all. He was real fine. But he came back in that room and he said, "Ma'am," because I was thinking it was probably a tumor or something.
Yeah.
Like, pregnancy, that just
That was
wasn't
the last
on
thing
my
on your mind.
Only because I hadn't had sex in months since
Got it.
Dreyoni.
Yes, got it.
So that was the last thing on my mind, and that doctor came in that room and he was like, "Ma'am, you're 6 months pregnant." And so, you know, I really didn't know how to feel about that.
Of course. Oh, poor baby. Here you go. What was Dreyoni's reaction when you told him?
He said that I was trying to be funny, basically, because he had found out that, you know, the girl who he, on my birthday, that he went over his house, he ended up getting with her, like, in a relationship. And he said that I was trying to be funny because that same day that I told him I was pregnant, she found out that she was pregnant.
Has Dreyoni been involved in Braden's life in the past few years?
Not at all.
She's positive he's the father.
We were never in a relationship.
If you're not in a relationship, why not just let her know, like, I'm messing around, I'm dating with other people?
You tried.
What will the DNA outcome reveal?
She was literally like 7 months pregnant. How am I just supposed to go off of that?
When my next guest, Brandy, discovered her boyfriend was cheating on her, she broke up with him immediately. But 6 months later, she found out she was pregnant with his baby.
So the night before my birthday, you know, we was together, laying in the bed. We went to sleep together that night. I wake up the next morning to a girl calling me saying, you need to tell him to stay from over here. And I'm like, you left my house last night to go over some girl house? And so I put him out and we didn't talk after that.
And
it
that
was
was the end
done.
of it.
And so months had passed and I was getting a little big. So I ended up going to the hospital. I was thinking it was probably a tumor or something.
Yeah.
And that doctor came in that room and he was like, ma'am, you're 6 months pregnant.
What was Dreyoni's reaction when you told him?
He said that I was trying to be funny because that, you know, the girl who he, on my birthday, that he went over his house, he ended up getting with her, like, in a relationship. That same day that I told him I was pregnant, she found out that she was pregnant. Imagine how I felt.
Yeah.
You know, having to tell you in the first place after so many months of not talking to you at all. Like, I was scared. Because I'm like, you know, this man not probably going to believe me or whatever, but it was just like he did nothing to even acknowledge that, you know, Brandon could be his child.
And then go also bring up the fact that the woman he cheated on you with is
Yes.
also pregnant. Did he help you at all during the pregnancy?
No.
Not at all. And so when he decided to get involved in Braden's life?
Well, after Brayden was born, I just started sending pictures out, you know, to him, his mom, and stuff like that. But his grandmother is the one who actually acknowledged Brayden.
So did you and Dreyoni ever get back together?
Yes, me and Johnny, we got together maybe when Brayden was about 1.5.
Okay, got it. So you said, let's give this another shot. Was he done with that other woman now that he had the baby with?
Well, yes, because he ended up cheating on her with me. And so when he cheated on her with me and she found out, she really didn't want him around me.
Got it.
So that made it hard for him to see Brayden, you know.
Got it. So it made difficulty with y'all co-parenting.
Yes, so he ended up leaving her after a while and me and him ended up getting back together.
Did you end up getting pregnant again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I ended up getting pregnant again, but I had an abortion. And the only reason why I had the abortion was because it would be like days where we could be randomly in bed. We could be perfectly fine with each other. And he'd be like, I want a DNA test for Brayden. You know, stuff like that. And it was just like, I don't want to go through that again. You are halfway in this child life. Why would I have another child by you, you know?
Got it.
I understood we was in a relationship and everything. I could have been wrong about it, you know, on his half because he said that it hurt his feelings. But at the same time, it was just like, I was just overwhelmed. Everything that was going on, it was just a lot. Him cheating.
Yeah.
It was just a
You
lot.
didn't feel like you didn't want to bring another child into that environment.
Yep.
Has Dreyoni been involved in Braden's life in the past few years?
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
What happened? Because it sounds like he wasn't involved, y'all got together, things were okay. Was it once you had this abortion that he decided he didn't want to be in either of your lives?
The abortion, the cheating, it was just...
Him cheating, it just caused everything to go wrong.
Yes,
So he cheated even more after that.
yes.
So apparently Dreyoni was telling people that he was not Braden's father. How did you find out about that?
Right, my best friend, she had called me. It was just out the blue one day, and she said that Dreyoni, because he do a little moving business, And so she said that Dreyoni was moving something for one of her friends. I think the girl asked him, is, you know, Brandy your baby mom, basically? Ain't she Brandy baby daddy or something like that? And he was like, no. He was like, Brady not mine.
Oh.
But I've had multiple friends, you know, people just randomly, and it's just like, how you think that make me feel?
Yeah, of course. Makes sense to me. So you told our producers that Dreyoni went live last night on Facebook?
Yep.
What was he saying?
He said that supposedly that he was going on the show for a DNA test, and that he been feeling bad because he gets his daughter and he doesn't get Brayden, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he went on there to say that he was coming here and that he felt bad that he is not in your son's life.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden feel bad, because it's just like if you feel bad about it, why are you not here?
Have you kept him away from your son at all?
It was one point after we had broke up, maybe for a couple of months.
You did keep him away.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wasn't, I didn't want to see him or anything like that. You know, that was probably for a couple of months. But like just for years or anything like that, no. That probably went on for like 2 months, us arguing, going back and forth. But I mean, we had just broke up and stuff like that.
Yeah, but after that, you were like, it's your son, come see him if you want.
Get your son.
And he didn't, yeah, and he didn't come. Makes sense. Does he know you're pregnant right now?
Yes.
He does know you're pregnant right now. Okay, then. What was his response?
He's not happy about it. He said that he can't believe I'm pregnant, that we could have got back together. And yeah.
So you know for certain that Dreyoni is your child's father?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm 99.99999% sure.
Well, everyone, let's hear what Dreyoni has to say about everything that we just heard. So everyone, please welcome Dreyoni to the show.
I heard a lot of lies.
Hey, Dreyoni, how you doing, sir?
I heard a lot of lies back there.
You heard lies?
I heard some lies back there.
What was the lies that you heard?
First of all, let's start here. She never put me out when I cheated because we didn't live together, okay? So I went home.
But I still put you out of my house.
Okay,
So,
you
yeah,
put
what
me
do
at her
you
house,
mean?
but I went home.
You was
know?
at my house every day, let's be clear.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not technically considered cheating because we were never in a relationship.
Oh.
Talking about I got Brandy pregnant on purpose and all of that. He switches it up.
This conversation is about to take a dramatic turn.
So did you think it was even possible for you to be this child's father?
Absolutely not.
Are you
0%.
serious?
Is he the father of her child?
Well, it's time to get the DNA outcome. Are you ready for this?
Stay tuned.
You are the father. Get off my stage.
He did nothing to even acknowledge that, Brady could be his child.
And then you're going to also bring up the fact that the woman he cheated on you with is
Yes.
also pregnant. Did he help you at all during the pregnancy?
No.
So you know for certain that Dreyoni is your child's father?
Yes. I'm
Yes.
99.99999.
I heard a lot of lies. It's not technically considered cheating because we were never in a relationship.
Oh.
We were never boyfriend and girlfriend. We never lived together. Like what?
But he didn't want me to know that
I might
he
have had
was
like a couple
messing
pair of
with any
pants.
other girl.
I might have like a couple pair of pants, like a work outfit, maybe at her house. Like we were
But
never.
she just makes a valid point. If you're not in a relationship from your point of view, why not just let her know, like, I'm messing around, I'm dating with other people?
He tried his hardest.
Because if you're
You tried
hiding,
your
it sounds
hardest
like, I'm just
to
asking.
keep
I'm
that
one of
away
those.
from me. You tried your hardest to keep that away from me, let's be clear.
Well, to be honest, Karamo, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, just put out my cards on the table? I mean, I was.
They talking about yes. Yeah.
I was dealing with other girls. I was single at the time. I was young. I never questioned her, side of that. I didn't know if she was dealing with anybody else or not. I never questioned that.
So is that the reason you didn't ask her if she was doing anything? Because you didn't want her to ask you if you were doing anything?
More so, to be honest, I didn't care.
Or hold on, let's be clear. What about the time that you left my house, said you was going over to your friend's house and you came back with different shoes on? And I said, where did you get those shoes from? And the whole time you were going back and forth from her house to my house, getting dressed and, stuff like that.
Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
So why did you feel like you had to explain to me why you had them different shoes on? Exactly, because you were trying to hide stuff and keep it away from me.
Men don't know why we do these things.
Well, you do know why. It's because you were scared to be honest and transparent. That's what it was.
A little bit, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it wasn't a little bit, because that's what you did. You lied because you were scared to be honest with her. Because if we're being transparent now, in your heart you knew if you told her, she would have made the choice to not be with you, and you wanted to be with her and also enjoy these other women.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
You doubt that she would have left?
I mean, because we were never in a relationship. We were never boyfriend and girlfriend. We were never in a relationship. Brandy was one of my closest friends to this day, even through all this stuff that we going through. Brandy, I still say it, Brandy is one of my greatest friends.
Oh, wow.
My personal greatest friends, no doubt about that. But at that time, we were never in a committed relationship. We were never in a verbally committed situation. We were working together. We was hanging outside of work. Everything was okay. But we was never it was never like
I got
a cheating.
You never said we're in a relationship.
No.
So in your mind,
Neither one of us never said that.
and I get that.
And
I
so we're
respect
not.
that. But I will say this, and this is just I'm saying this is look at me as a big brother though.
Okay.
If this is a woman you consider your close friend, that's how you treat your close friend, not being honest. Because I get one thing, I'm not going to be in a relationship. We never defined it. I'll give you that. I will. You never defined it, so you weren't technically cheating. I'll give you that.
But this man was at my house every day.
I get it, but if this
I work next door.
Because if we
You
close
didn't have
friends...
to come to my house because you worked the next door.
You wanted me to.
I'm saying, though, you're saying that Brayden isn't yours, so you're saying somebody else it's a different possibility when you were at my house every day.
I wasn't there every day.
Okay. Semantics, though. But what happened on the day you found out that Brandy was pregnant?
The day of, well, this is how the whole day started. So I have a girlfriend at this time. Again, I've had.
She got pregnant.
I haven't talked to Brandy in I don't know how long. Not thinking about her. Nowhere around. Me and my girlfriend go to the hospital, because she was feeling some type of way, and she was pregnant that day. So now I'm finding out that I'm having a baby today. We get home. 2 hours later, after I'm sharing these results on social media, somebody's inboxing me saying they're pregnant.
Who is somebody?
You, Brandy.
Exactly.
Brandy inboxed me and said she was pregnant.
So you felt like she only just said that just because she saw your announcement?
To be honest, yes.
But
yes,
how did I see your
because
announcement?
when me and my girlfriend posted it on social media, it was it was being shared. People were commenting on it. It was getting some circulation on the internet.
I feel like none.
And I just feel like that's what it was. She's a buzzkill.
So you felt like she was doing it on purpose.
She's like that sometimes.
She was what? Because I missed it too. What'd you say?
I said a buzzkill. She does stuff like that sometimes. She really does. It's crazy.
So you thought she was trying to ruin this excitement you were having with this other woman?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
That's hilarious.
Why didn't you tell me a day before? Also, she inboxed me. She inboxed me hospital paperwork.
And that was the same day.
The hospital.
It was the same day, right? Exactly.
I don't remember
You found out she was pregnant the same day I found out I was pregnant because the date was on the paper.
That's
Let's
just crazy.
be clear.
That's just crazy, Karamo.
I mean, it's crazy, but it's the truth. If she sent me the paperwork.
Send him the paperwork immediately.
Yeah. So did you think it was even possible for you to be this child's father?
Absolutely not. 0%.
Are you serious?
How?
But that's
How
not
could
what you tell people, like in my family or my sister.
The last time I seen you,
when we went to go get my first car, he took me. He outside with my sister talking about I got Brandy pregnant on purpose and all of that. He switches it up.
Did you make those comments?
So the last time I seen you, you weighed 120 pounds, stomach flat.
Is he the father of her child?
Do you think you're a good father to your son, Brayden?
Absolutely not.
Don't go anywhere because the outcome of the DNA test everyone has been waiting for
Y'all ready?
is about to be unlocked.
What happened on the day you found out that Brandy was pregnant?
I have a girlfriend at this time. I haven't talked to Brandy in I don't know how long. Not thinking about her. Me and my girlfriend go to the hospital and she was pregnant. 2 hours later, after I'm sharing these results on social media, Brandy inboxed me and said she was pregnant,
So you thought she was trying to ruin this excitement you were having with this other woman?
Yes.
So did you think it was even possible for you to be this child's father?
Absolutely not.
He switches it up. He outside with my sister talking about I got Brandy pregnant on purpose and all of that.
Did you make those comments?
Yes.
I don't recall.
He's a master manipulator.
You made those comments.
Yes.
You made those
I don't
comments.
recall.
So why did you make? So there was some part of you that did believe this could be your child.
I mean, once again, I'm never gonna downplay the friendship that we had. You know, it haven't always been messy.
But you wanna be with me for how long?
Because
and we'll still be together
but
if I didn't get pregnant, right?
I'm not denying her truths, Karamo, but these are mine. This is how I felt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, you know, how would any men feel if I haven't seen this woman in 6 to 7 months? The last time I seen you, you were not pregnant at all.
It makes complete sense to me.
You weighed 120 pounds, stomach flat, and now I see you today. And now I talk to you today, and you're 7 months pregnant. Come on, how am I supposed to?
So were you in the baby's life at all in the beginning?
No.
For a few years, I was in the beginning, off and on. I wasn't consistent.
Okay.
But I was there. You know, I seen him. We went out a few times.
But why did you stop seeing him though?
I could never.
He decided to cheat. He blamed me for that too. He gonna say that was my fault because I told her. Of course I told her.
So because you
I was in
cheating-
a relationship. I was in a relationship
I got
with
it with the
someone.
woman that you got pregnant.
Yes,
as well.
I was in a relationship.
And then you start cheating again.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And you know
And
that
she
caused
told
a
him.
problem. That caused a problem. You know, she ended up telling my girlfriend, which was pretty bogus.
And I probably was being messy because
It was.
I mean the girl had been messy the whole time that me and him was dealing with each other.
I don't. For me, honestly, I don't think that honesty and transparency is ever messy. Because what happens is that woman at the end of the day just she had a right to know. She had a right to know. The same way you had a right to know when you found out that they were messing around behind your back. Because people need to have all information they can make decisions.
And that's when
you were the person that wasn't given the information in that. You know
and
what I
that's
mean?
when you started to be in Braden life less and less because she didn't want you around me.
Is that true?
To be honest, Karamo, no. At that time, when all of this is going on, I was in a relationship with this woman. We lived together. Brandy was working a job. She was working a job. I had the kids every day. I'm watching them together.
Me that.
I used to get into full-blown arguments with my girlfriend because she did not want me to babysit my son.
Got it.
And I would, you know what I mean? I'm willing to argue with you because I'm babysitting my son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Regardless of the cheating situation, regardless of this other stuff I had going on.
Eventually, if you're arguing and telling this woman, no, I'm going to be there for my son, what is it that eventually made you stop being in his life?
Brandy is not easy to deal with all the time. She's not.
Okay.
She's not easy.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
But
She's
I'm
not
easy to deal with when you're not cheating or being manipulative and stuff like that. Or how about this? How about getting money from girls at work or cheating with girls at work where they're calling saying, oh yeah, Dreyoni was doing this last night or whatever.
Were you doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So of course I wasn't easy to deal with. My emotions
You
was
can't
everywhere.
understand that. You can't understand that why she'd be upset and her emotions be erratic.
I mean, I'm a realistic guy. I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. How would Brandy
Thank
react
you.
when you said you won the DNA test?
She's never been happy about that.
Yeah, I feel like it's disrespectful.
But 7 months, I have had zero like I said, it's different.
That keep getting longer and longer. At first,
That's what I'm
Listen, I was backstage. Listen, y'all. Listen. No, listen, y'all. Y'all should have brought me out here first, okay? 'Cause let me tell you something. It was not 6 months. She was literally like 7 months pregnant.
Hell, I would have knew what
How many
how
many months pregnant was
I was
you?
6 months.
Okay, 6, 7 months. More.
Why you don't want to just say it was 6 months?
I mean,
Got it. Okay.
I didn't remember it like that. But okay, let's say 6.
Yeah.
I mean, zero contact, like zero.
Are you a good father to your daughter with this other woman?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love my daughter.
And do you think you're a good father to your son, Braden?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so you can recognize
Absolutely
Yes.
not.
that. You can recognize that.
Yes, I recognize that 100%.
So we also got a text that you sent Brandy this week that I want to see. So you said, you right, for real, I really miss both of y'all. All I'm gonna let you know is you can kiss my ass when the results come up, so pucker up. You said, okay, buddy, baby mama number 1. So you're acknowledging that she's your baby mother.
Well, I mean, that's what we here for.
This is what he does, on and off.
And then you said, I hope to stay in my room. Because you were trying to get back with her.
But he swore up and down he don't mess with me, right?
I sent that.
Yeah, that's you. That's you.
Wow.
And that wasn't the last time he said he wanted to come to my room. He actually called me on the way when I was on my way to the room.
So.
Yes.
Wow.
You still want to be with her? You still want to be with Brandy?
I like to have a relationship with Brandy. You know, whether we're in a relationship or not. Like I said, I'll never downplay the fact that we're friends sometimes. You know, so it's cool. It's cool to deal with her sometimes. You know, sometimes it's not always this toxic. It's not always this bad.
Dreyoni, you tried to come back after I had put you out. That when we had broke up, you know, the toxic stuff was going on. When I got the abortion, you was cheating and stuff. You was mad I put you out. You literally came back to my house talking about this my family, like I'm coming home. And I had to be like, this ain't your home.
Okay.
What can I say?
If Braden is your son, are you going to be there for him?
If Braden is my son, I am 100% absolutely going to be there.
Okay. I will tell you this, so I can give you a little advice before we get to this DNA outcome, is that as a man, you have to understand that your actions are a direct reflection of the responses these women give to you. The more that you lead women on, the more that you lie to them, the more that you do these things that are going to cause them to feel hurt, you can't then be upset when now they make a decision that could be more erratic because you've now played with their emotions.
I'm not...
And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. That's the truth.
I'm not opposed to that all.
Because I'm not questioning you being concerned after 6 months, because I get it. 6 months, we haven't talked a single day, and then you pop up and say, I'm pregnant. I can understand that.
And I said the same thing. I understand.
I take 100%. I'm not one of those guys that like to throw off the accountability. You know, when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'll take my wrongs too. I 100% believe in taking my accountability. I have not. I'm a young man. I'm only 28 years old. I'm not the final man that I'm going to be, you know, in 30 more years. So I'm growing. I'm still learning.
Yep.
I'm constantly trying to get better.
If you really are about growth as a young man, to be the man you want to be one day for your children to look up to, you have to start to recognize that and make better decisions with the women you're dealing with.
Let's be clear, Karamo. This is his first child. Braden is his firstborn child. Because he tells everybody that, you know, he only got a daughter. So, no, this is
Well,
your
he just said in that text
child.
message, baby mama number one. So clearly, he sometimes is claiming it. Well, it's time to get the DNA outcome. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This has been the DNA mystery that has been causing you to deny or sometimes accept your child and say that one minute he is yours, next minute he's not. 1 minute she's your baby mama, 1 minute she's not. Brandy has no doubts about this, so this is your truth to open because you're the one who has doubts. So here you go.
Y'all ready?
The question is, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Please read it out loud for me.
Braden.
Don't go anywhere because the outcome of the DNA test everyone has been waiting for will come out next.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
How would Brandy
Thank
react
you.
when you said you won the DNA test?
She's never been happy about that.
Yeah, I feel like it's disrespectful.
But 7 months, zero contact, like zero.
Are you a good father to your daughter with this other woman?
Absolutely. If Braden is my son, I am 100% absolutely gonna be there.
Okay. Well, it's time to get the DNA outcome. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Here you go.
Braden is not my biological son. Oh my God. Oh my
Can I see?
God.
Can I
That
see this?
cannot
Can I see
be
this?
right.
It says that right there.
So, Brandy, Dreyoni is not the father of your child.
It's
Brandy.
no other possibility.
Well, clearly there is.
Brandy.
That can't be right.
It's
Come on,
correct.
Karamo.
Brandy, what it... Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? And this stuff has kept me up at night, Karamo. I'm being honest. It's kept me up at night. My feelings have hurt. As a man, I've pain in my body.
I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely shocked right now.
Because I'm 100% absolutely an incredible father. And like I said, regardless of how I deal with women sometimes, I try to be a decent man. And I want to be a better man.
There's no other possibility. I don't understand what's going on.
Well, is there anyone that you could have slept with when y'all were together in that 6 and a half, before y'all broke up?
I was only with him.
Karamo,
There
once
has to be
again,
one other person.
it brings me, it's full circle. This is a full circle moment for me right now.
This can't be
Read it,
real.
here you go. Here you go, it's yours. Can we have this?
Yes, it's yours.
Can I have that? Listen,
I mean,
it's a full circle moment, Karamo. Like I said, you know.
Brandy, what are you feeling right now in this moment? What are you thinking?
I don't have no other possibility.
Well, there has to be another possibility. We don't get these, we seal these results. This is exactly what the truth is.
They look just alike.
Well, the looks can be deceiving.
To be honest, I think we never looked alike, Karamo. And I mean, he looks like his mom, but I think we've never looked alike.
Well, clearly we now know this is not your biological child at all. So,
This is not, we gotta take the test over because this is not right.
is there anything you want to say to him?
I'm so hurt. Part of me doesn't want her to say anything. Because I've been slandered for so long. My character.
But you haven't though. You've been slandering me.
My character has been assassinated. You know, I've tried so hard to reach out to her because, like I said, at the end of the day, Karamo, we had a friendship, and it was, you know, it meant something to me to, you know, try to mend this. You know, we've been going through this for years.
It just don't make sense. I was not messing with nobody when I was messing with him. It just don't make sense how this Brayden is not his.
Well, there had to have been one other person that you had slept with because
You mean read it
clearly.
again?
Well, I will tell you, I know right now that there's a bit of shock.
This is crazy.
I'm sorry, Brandy, that this, you know, that this truth had to come out this way for you. I wish you both the best of luck. At this point right now, you two have no children together. And so the only thing you can do from here is, if you both want to build a friendship, you can. But obviously, we understand that this relationship would not be healthy as you together. There was clearly a lack of transparency on both sides, because you weren't transparent about who you were with, and clearly you weren't transparent either.
But I wasn't with nobody when I was with him. That's fact.
And once again, like I said, Karamo,
it could have been after. I'm not saying that you were.
I don't like to play around with my emotions.
Either.
I don't like to play around with my feelings when I deal with females. You know what I mean? I'm either 100% in, or, you know, I'm not. So once again, we were never in a relationship.
Yeah.
We were never in a relationship.
We was in a relationship.
We were never in a relationship.
Were you with someone directly right after?
No. I had a childhood friend that I was messing with at the beginning of the year, but it was, the dates wouldn't add up.
Well, they might add up now, girl.
Come on.
Yeah, they might add up now. They might add up now.
That's your son.
Do you know who this childhood best friend is?
Y'all look just alike.
I don't. I like I said,
he know who it is because he retaliated after I told him. Let's be clear about something. I told him that could be possibly the father. Let's be clear, because I was messing with before him.
Oh.
He retaliated and started messing with baby mama.
Oh.
All of that is neither here nor there.
4 kids. This is crazy.
Take some time to think about it. If you like my support, I'm here to support you. I'm here to be with
shocking.
you and support you. I know.
I'm so happy
shock.
to be able to clear my conscience, clear my heart.
I would have never went this long. Let's be clear. 6 years, Dreyoni.
Listen, this situation
lasted this long. If I thought that somebody else was the daddy, period.
This situation lasted this long because I am a decent person. I never knew if he was my son from the beginning, from the jump, and I still was there at certain occasions. I still did things. I was there for the first few years of his life consistently. Clothes, financially.
Well, I appreciate that you gave that support.
I did.
Yeah, I did. That support. Well, at this point again, thank you. You have your answers. If you need any support with this childhood best friend of confirming paternity, I'm here to support you in any way. You have a child on the way. I want you to focus on being healthy so that this child is healthy and happy. And I appreciate you. Can you give me a hug? I do appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. All right, friends, well, stay with us. We'll be right back with more. This story is nowhere near over.
We all make mistakes in life.
And this second set of results
I did not think he could be a possibility of Karamo.
will change everything. Well, Brandy, are you ready for the DNA outcome?
Yes, I'm ready.
Stay tuned.
Brayden is not my biological son. Oh my God.
That can't be right.
Were you with someone directly right after?
No, I had a childhood friend
on.
that
Come on.
I was messing with at the beginning of the year, but the dates wouldn't add up.
Well, they might add up now, girl.
Come on.
If you need any support with this childhood best friend of confirming paternity, I'm here to support you in any way.
This is crazy.
I'm sorry, Brandy, that this truth had to come out this way for you.
All right, after finding out Dreyoni was not the father of her son, Brandy remembered a childhood friend who might be a possibility. That man agreed to be tested, and we're hoping to solve this DNA mystery today. So everyone, please welcome Brandy back to the show. Hey, Brandy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. So you were convinced that Dreyoni was the father. How have you been since learning that he wasn't?
I mean, it was shocking news, but, you know, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay.
Life goes on.
Have you spoken to Dreyoni since you were both here?
Yes, so since the show, oh my goodness, he wouldn't stop texting, calling me. Yeah, he's pretty much upset that Brayden wasn't his, but my whole thing is, how are you upset that Brayden isn't yours and you wasn't taking care of him?
Oh, okay, speak your truth. All right, so tell me about this childhood friend who we had tested.
Yeah, so I met him when I was a teenager. We never had sex or anything like that, and back in 2017, that's when we actually started to hook up. And things were good for a while, but I mean, the sex wasn't really that good.
So it was
So,
trash,
yeah,
so you just stopped it.
Yeah, so I kind of got tired of that, and plus I had started working at Taco Bell, so I was like, okay, you know, I already met this dude, so you know I could just start messing with him, which was Dreyoni.
Got it. So you didn't think he could ever be a possibility?
I did not think he could be a possibility of Karamo because, I mean, Dreyoni was the last dude who I had sex with.
Well, listen, before we get to the results, I want you to know we did ask this man to appear today, and he declined. But he did agree to take the DNA test so we can get the DNA truth here. Brandy, are you ready for the DNA outcome?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. How are you feeling this moment? Are you 100% sure that he could be the man, the father?
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
Okay. All right, well, listen, usually I give this envelope over to you because this is your truth to open, but since we're virtual, I'll be opening it. So, when it comes to your childhood friend, don't go away because the outcome of the second DNA test will change everything. All right, after finding out Dreyoni was not the father of her son, Brandy remembered a childhood friend who might be a possibility.
I met him when I was a teenager. I did not think he could be a possibility of Karamo because, I mean, Dreyoni was the last dude who I had sex with.
All right, well, listen, usually I give this envelope over to you because this is your truth to open, but since we're virtual, I'll be opening it. So, when it comes to your childhood friend, he is Brayden's biological father.
Yes, period. Because I know who I'm sleeping with.
So the beauty of this is great because your child, like I said before, this is all about to make sure that child has the information they need to have the support and love they desire. You also now have the truth. How does it feel to know that this childhood friend is the father and now you can, you know, move forward with what you need to move forward with?
You know what, Karamo, it feels good, but at the same time, you know, we all make mistakes in life.
Agreed.
I just feel like I've been harassed for the last couple of days. Oh, you need to find your son's father, you know, his other baby mom. Oh, this is not his son, you know, stuff like that. And it's just like, I know who I was sleeping with. And like I said, I was sleeping with before I even met Dreyoni. It was not at the same time.
Got it. I mean,
because the truth is in me and the truth ain't in them. Let's be clear.
Well, okay, speak it, girl. Speak it. I mean, well, you got
because they had me messed up.
Yeah. Well, you got your truth now. Yes, you had two men that almost overlapped, and yes, their feelings are hurt. So of course they're going to try to call you every name in the book. But at the end of the day, the person that would have been affected here the most is your child, and so I'm glad your child now is their father.
Yes.
And then also the fact that now you've been vindicated, and you have the right to do and sleep with whoever you want. So I'm just glad that you got your answers and your truth. That's the end of the day.
Thank you. Thank you. And those are past mistakes.
It's just my personality. I'm not one of the people that like to slut shame people, tell somebody you this and that. You know, it's like, girl, you got to do what you have to do. I'm just glad that the answers are here, and now everybody can live in truthfulness, and that everyone can make decisions as adults to respect each other, but also to protect that little baby. And that's all I'm worried about.
Yes.
Yeah, amen.
Yes.
Well, listen, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, and everybody at home, make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.